Hey, what's up, guys? Hope everybody's doing well and having a great day. In case you missed my live stream at 4 o'clock in the morning when I woke up to birds making all kinds of racket out in the backyard, I went outside before I did the live stream and recorded some of the activity that was very uncharacteristic. I wake up early every morning, and I'm not used to waking up to birds chirping at 3 o'clock in the morning. Normally, when the sun starts to come up, you start to hear the birds. Well, during the overnight hours last night, that was not the case. I woke up to birds making all kinds of noise, and apparently I wasn't alone. A young lady from California sent me video footage of the same thing that I'm going to share with you guys here in just a moment. I also have some video footage out of Texas, multiple videos from the recent storms that they've had go through Texas. Very ominous footage that you guys are going to see in this video. But first, over here at the homepage of the website, today's feature photo was sent in by Jody. Her friend Allie Duran took this photo out of Churchill, Tennessee. Get a load of that sky, would you? Talk about photogenic. Looks like a highway. Looks like a freeway up in the sky, visible from Churchill, Tennessee. Great photo by Allie Durand. Coming over to the Space Weather Prediction Center, checking in on the GOES X-ray flux. No major solar flares in the last 24 hours. Looking at the Earth-facing side of the sun, you can see some large sunspots over here on the eastern limb in a big active region. This is going to be turning towards the Earth here in the next 24 to 48 hours. Then it's going to be facing Earth for about a week, so we could see an increase in solar activity. And speaking of the Earth-facing side of the sun, I got a couple of photos I want to share with you guys that were sent in by Scott out of New Haven, Connecticut. These are from the 30th of April, just a couple of days ago when these sunspots were facing the Earth. They're now turning away from the Earth. They're over here on the western side of the sun, and we have a whole brand new set of sunspots that are turning towards the Earth right now as I do this video. Coming over here to poweroutage.us, still have just over 13, almost 14,000 customers in Georgia without electricity from inclement weather here in the last 48 hours. Looking at 9,000, almost 10,000 in Michigan, 9,000, nearly 9,000 in Texas. All of those power outages are due to inclement weather, and they're still trying to get the power back on from the high winds. Hopping over to the Yellowstone supervolcano caldera, looking at the seismographs that monitor the mighty supervolcano. Everything's pretty quiet right now. Not too much going on at the supervolcano. Checking in on the water situation at Lake Mead. It's been going up now for 10 days in a row. Look at the nice spike over here, reminiscent of almost a year ago. It's within 4 feet of where it was back in 2022. Checking in on Lake Powell. They both share the Colorado River. It too has been going up 4 days in a row of positive change at Lake Powell. And you can see the graph over here shows the increase in water content at Lake Powell and Lake Mead. And right now the situation is the outflow is much smaller than the inflow, so that's naturally going to cause the water to rise at both reservoirs. But that's good news. We want to see the water at both of those reservoirs slowly but surely keep on increasing. I'll take you guys now to Texas. I've received multiple videos from multiple people of the recent storm activity that's gone through Texas and created some very photogenic skies. We're going to start off in San Marcos, Texas, and there's some narration by Aiden with this video footage.
The sky is literally like green right now. Like I've never seen this before. I don't know how well the phone's gonna pick it up. Mr. MBB is gonna love this. Some mammoth can't even say it. Mammoth mammatus.
Those are incredible, Aiden. I do really appreciate that. Those are classic mammatus clouds above Texas. Now we're entering a rainstorm. Video footage sent in by Molly H. This video footage and the video you just saw was from April 28th. This is a hailstorm that Molly was driving in, and of course a torrential downpour. And all of this storm activity still has nearly 9,000 customers without electricity right now as I do this video. And going from Austin, Texas to Burnett, Texas, these next photos were sent in by David of a very photogenic sky. Check out these clouds, would you? These are like vertical mammatus clouds. You can tell he was on the edge of the storm. He wasn't right underneath it. And that was one photogenic sky. Here's a close-up view of some more mammatus clouds. Texas has been loaded with those lately. And going back to Austin, Texas, this next photo was sent in by Christian Primo from Austin, Texas. Get a load of that sky, would you? Looks like something out of a science fiction movie. Check out that skyline. There's Austin right there, and look at those giant mammatus clouds above Austin. Once again, photos sent in by Christian out of Austin, Texas. Great photo, Christian. Really do appreciate that. I appreciate all your guys' photos. This next segment is of a radar screen grab that was sent in by Jessica from April 24th of 2023 of more storms that went through Texas, and this time they were above Katy, Texas. And notice the anomaly on the radar. That's why Jessica took this screen grab, shared it with me, and I'm sharing it with you guys. Have you guys ever seen that on radar? I've seen a lot of radar loops, but I don't recall ever seeing something quite like that on the radar. Don't know what it is, not implying that it's anything nefarious. It's just something that's unusual. Going to San Antonio, Texas, April 20th, 2023. Video footage submitted by Derek of some really cool lightning very close to the ground there, and most of it was isolated to the right side of that jumbo cloud, big old pink cloud there, and you can see the lightning right here almost touches the ground right there out of that supercharged cloud above Texas. Thanks for the videos and photos, guys. Really do appreciate that. Want to take you guys now back to last night. I woke up at 3:23 this morning. Like I said, I came downstairs, heard some racket that I'm not used to hearing. Normally it is very, very quiet that early in the morning. This is a video that I took before I did the live stream. I'm just going to share part of it with you. I took two separate video clips. I'm standing outside, still half asleep, wondering why these birds are making so much noise. So here we go. I'm going to play a little bit of the video clip from last night at 3:30 in the morning. But before we get started, I want to share with you guys a screen grab I took from my weather app regarding sunrise this morning. First light wasn't supposed to be until 5:11 a.m. Sunrise this morning was at 5:38 a.m. And I took these screen grabs at 3:47 a.m. right when I was getting ready to go out and do the live stream. So this was well before sunrise, and typically birds don't start chirping until they see the sun coming up. And right here I took a photo of the clock as I was going outside. It was 3:32 in the morning. By the time I got outside, turned on my recording device, it was 3:33 in the morning. So here's the video footage, just a little bit of it from early this morning. Sounded like a jungle out there. The photos you see are of the sky last night. The sky was crystal clear. Stars were everywhere. The date and time you see right here are the metadata from my video that I took at 3:33 in the morning. That's from right out here in Southeast Phoenix. I'm going to fast forward it because I stayed out there for about 5 minutes. It literally sounded like a jungle out there at 3:30 in the morning. I'm going to take you guys now over to California, San Dimas, California. Video footage submitted by Julia, who heard the same thing 300 miles away from my location at 5 o'clock in the morning. It was still very dark and the sun was not coming up yet. In fact, there was not even twilight up yet. But here's the video that was sent in by Julia.
Birds are going crazy here too.
And she just said right there, the birds are going crazy over there too. Very loud. You could hear the birds in the background. There's the metadata from her video, May 2nd at 5:08 a.m. And again, when she first started the video, you could see the sky right there. Still pitch black outside, and those birds were making a lot of racket like they were over here in my neighborhood. Literally, it sounded like a jungle at 3:33 in the morning. Very uncharacteristic, that's all. It was just unusual. Like I said, I have gotten up early most of my adult life, and I don't recall hearing birds acting like that at 3:30 in the morning. You typically hear the birds start to chirp as the sun's coming up. So it was just kind of odd, that's all, and I wanted to share that with you guys. I also did a live stream last night. In case you missed it, most of you probably did. It was at 4 o'clock in the morning, and if you want to check that out, you can find it over at the YouTube channel. Thanks for the photos and videos, guys. Keep them coming. If you guys have any photos you'd like to share, you can send those to reports at MrMBB333.com. If you guys have any videos you'd like to share that are too large to attach to the email, come over here to the homepage of the website, look for this red tab that says Have a Large Video. Simply click on the red tab, drag and drop your video into the red banner. Please include your first name, date, and location, and I'll take it from there. Thanks for watching. Have a super day, and be safe out there.